Wow, those were really, really, really impressive. And I just want to say congratulations, everybody. Let's give all those students a big round of applause. Think Global School is all about place-based learning and project-based learning and experiential learning and learning by inquiry. And what we saw here was just such a range of unique projects. And there's so much learning that happens along the way. And what started off as let's do the interior design of a van project became an electricity and design challenge. And you can see each of these projects just had so many iterations. And not only have they learned about science and maths and physical education, but about planning and time management and researching and problem solving. And know that for all the projects you saw here, I'm sure there were a whole lot that just didn't work out quite so well. And we learned so much from our failures as well as our mistakes and the challenges along the way. Just Sally sharing some of the sort of unexpected twists and turns and road bumps. And each of the projects had those, and they learned a lot about them. And they learned with their educators and from their educators. I was just so impressed by how unique each of these projects were. We're in Athens, and this is where Socrates lived. And he said about know yourself. And each student getting to know their talents, their skills, their interests, and becoming a person. One of the things that Think Global School does is to inspire individuals and to learn, who am I? What makes me unique? And how am I going to make the world a better place? Aristotle spoke of an education not only to learn enough to get a job, but to be able to make your community, your planet, a better place. And certainly that's alive and well here. Last year, Adnan stood here and said, you should not only know your what and your how, but your why. And I think we saw here so visibly, not only the what and the how of the projects, but the why. It's about inspiring people, it's about learning about yourself as well as academic skills, and learning to become a risk taker and to make an impact on your community. Louisa is going to be president of something somewhere. We're not quite sure where, but for sure she will. And my goodness, Raya is such a quiet and unassuming person, and my word, what a project she did. Wonku, who's usually a fairly gentle character, that extraordinary musical ability, and you just see amazing depth of talent and incredible creativity. So, all of us we're just so impressed. Well done, everyone. Firstly, lastly, some thanks, and I really want to thank the students, all of you, for your commitment, your creativity, everything that you bring to our school. You are the life and heart and soul of our school, and we really value you. So let's just give a big round of applause to our students. And then to our parents for entrusting your children to the care of the school, and they're far away from home. It's a big act of trust, and handing your children or your young people over to our care, and just seeing them grow and mature and develop. And we were having some conversations over the last few days about just what do the students look like when they joined us and where they are now. Just this morning, one of the parents was showing me a picture of Santi, age 14, and then Santi today, and just how he had changed, and all of you have. So just to the parents, thank you. And then none of this would be possible without our teachers, our educators. And as you can imagine, perhaps in traditional education where you've got a textbook and you're working through a curriculum to prepare kids to get grades or marks and exams, this is a very different paradigm of teaching and learning. Designing projects together, working out what the parameters will be, what does novice, specialist, and mastery look like, what will a successful outcome be like. It requires flexibility, innovation, creativity, patience. Not every project goes smoothly, and just working with people who work at different paces and so on. They're extraordinary people, our educators. They're advisors, they're academic guides, they are psychologists, they are mentors, they are first aid practitioners. There are just so many skills to being a Think Global School teacher. And I just want to say thank you for being a wonderful community of people with whom to work. And if the students and the educators are the front stage crew and the people on the stage, there's a backstage crew. And we're supported by an amazing team who look after travel and logistics and technology and the financial side of things and our social media admissions. So there's a wonderful team of people who make the school happen. Without them, it couldn't happen. So to the backstage crew, to our support team, to our remote team, let's just acknowledge their contributions. And then finally, just to our Board of Governors, but in particular to Joanne, for your commitment, your unwavering belief in the students in the school, the program, the optimism, the confidence that you have. And I just want to say thank you so much for making all of this possible. And finally, right at the beginning, Polly spoke about setting goals and just her journey post-TGS into an extraordinary world of academic success. And she said, yeah, set goals, set big goals, plan them. And one of my favorite quotes, we all have quotes that we live by, and this one is from Michelangelo, the Renaissance artist, who said that the chief danger for most of us is not that we aim too high and we miss it, but we aim too low and we reach it. And so I want to encourage you, aim high, go for it. Thank you.